Hey there, my fellow jewelry enthusiasts. Welcome to my channel, Memory Lane by Marie, and I'm Marie. If this is your first time joining me, welcome to my channel. Come in and have a seat. On today's agenda is an update video from my bead haul from Beebeecraft. About a month ago, a little over a month ago, Beebeecraft contacted me and asked me if I was willing or interested in receiving some of their products in exchange for a preview and review. And of course, I agreed to do that. And some of the products that I received are here today. One of the things that I did receive was this container here of gemstone chips, and I love gemstone chips. Consequently, I have found that this is one of their favorited items. So a lot of other people excuse me, clearly love the gemstone chips as well. I love a gemstone bead, but I like the gemstone chips for exactly what they are. They are irregular. They are not jagged, although they are irregular. They're not typically jagged, but they are irregularly shaped, and they don't just sit nicely and play nice. But that's what I like about them. They just give texture to pieces, and the colors are always so beautiful. So this was one of the items that I chose. I also chose these chandelier findings. And so in the container, or in the bag that I received, they came in a bag, there were several different chandelier findings. I think I received 8 different chandelier findings, and I did that at the time of the unboxing. And so at that time, I also received some of these ball head pins. And as I stated before, they are a very thin gauge, not what I anticipated. And most of them did arrive straight, excuse me. But for those that didn't, I just used my nylon jaw pliers and I just straightened them out. And they worked fine. Again, if you choose, or if you opt to wire wrap, then of course a thinner wire gauge, such as this one, which I believe may be 24, maybe 24 gauge. It's kind of thin. 24, 26. Then of course you could wire wrap. A lot of times when there's thinner wire, I don't wire wrap. I'll coil, and I like that just as much. As far as ways to secure your beads. And of course there's the additional decorative ball head. And so that is what I received from Beebeecraft during that transaction. Additionally, from Beebeecraft, I got these. This was on a different purchase, but I got these, and I just wanted to show you just some of the other products that they have. These are jump rings in varying sizes, and they came in these cute little containers. They snap together. If I could do it. Yeah, they snap together like that, right? And they just come in these cute little containers like this. I believe I have 4mm. Let me see, 3, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 3, 4, 6, 8. 3, 4, 6, 8, and maybe 5 as well, because there are 5 of them here. And so yeah, these are items that I received from Beebeecraft. Again, as you can see, they come packaged very nicely, and I enjoy receiving products from them. And so as you can see, these are different sized jump rings here. Oops, get those. Different size jump rings, and they are of a, I like the gauge of them. So as I stated before, when you get jump rings, and I also want to say eye pins, I like them to be of a substantial gauge. I like to feel like they have strength when I'm trying to close them. And so you take your 2 pliers and you always twist toward one another. You don't pull. And I like when it gives me a little bit of resistance. So I know that they are strong and sturdy. And as you can see, sometimes they stick to the tip. All right, and so again, I use this little magnet here to pick up my jump rings. Just a little trick I learned along the way. They do stick on things, but when you happen to drop them, or if you drop them on the table, on the floor, now they're sticking to everything in the box. And so yeah, I just use this magnet on my table, on the floor, around my work area after I'm done, to pick up those small little pieces that may have flown off, or those couple of jump rings that have fallen to the side or whatever. But again, as you can see, this is a pretty strong magnet. And so yeah, there we go again. But again, just a little tip for you. There we go. I like Beebeecraft thus far. I like the products that they send. I was happy to do a product review for them. And so yeah, jump rings, gemstone chips, chandelier findings, and of course the ball head pins. And again, like I was saying, most of them did come straight. If they didn't, I just straightened them. And as I was mentioning about the people who like to do, or the designers who like to do wraps, I think that's great. But sometimes I just do a coil. And I'll go ahead and sacrifice this one. But I'll just do a coil. And let's see, here's a, will this sit on here? Yep. And so instead of doing the wrap, the loop and wrapping it, I'll just coil it. This is a lot, but I'll just keep turning. I'll coil it. And because it's so thin, that kind of adds a decorative touch to whatever it is. And of course I would coil it all the way down and attach it to whatever I'm going to attach it to. And so yeah, that's the thing, that's the drawback to these really thin eye pins or head pins, but there's always a workaround, right? And so without further delay, let's look at the project that I made with these items this time. So here we have our chandelier findings, and I made this cute pair of 3-strand, if you will, gemstone earrings out of the chandelier findings, the gemstones, and these ball head pins. So of course I just strung them on, and as you can see, I coiled instead of wrapped. And so very simple project. Not gonna do a tutorial for it, just a project share really, because I think it's simple. If there's something that I do present and that you guys think deserves a tutorial, then let me know in the comments. But in general, there are plenty of very capable jewelry makers here on YouTube that I trust, and you can trust as well as far as tutorials. I string beads. I don't do much weaving, and if I did do weaving, I would have to look at a tutorial as well. But I think everybody has a handle on bead stringing. The interesting, or the challenging part, if you will, is just letting your creativity flow. But again, if there's something that you would like to see, certainly mention it and I will consider it. But I don't really feel like tutorials are my wheelhouse for jewelry making. Inspiration is. And so I think these earrings turned out really well. I want to thank Beebeecraft for these beautiful Tibetan chandelier findings, these gorgeous gemstone pieces, and these jump rings. Guys, these are some great jump rings. I love these. I hope when I'm ready to restock, they are there. And so that's it for my Beebeecraft project share. What do you think about these earrings, guys? I think they're gorgeous. Maybe I'll make a bracelet or something to match them, but who knows? That's it for me. Thank you for joining me today here on my Beebeecraft corner, as I'll call it. And again, if this is your first time joining me, I hope you thought enough to subscribe, like, comment, tell your friends about it. Check me out on social media. I am on Pinterest as well as Instagram. There's also an Etsy shop. And if what you're looking for is not there, my email address is available in the About section. You guys, these are cute. I like them. But thank you again for joining me. Have a great day. FYI, guys, I will leave links to all products from Beebeecraft's website in the description box.